Hello and welcome back to a new Arise crossover video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated team, which is actually going crazy since of the latest secret update, and I'm trying to gather my community together to help everyone out that currently still is not able to get to wave 85. And we're also going to be showing off the little sneak peek that has been released by Arise Crossover in their sneak peek channel, so we'll also talk a little bit about that. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So this update has been immense for me. Now, I've seen a lot of people when I share my images in like the official Discord server for Arise Crossover or in my own community server, I get a lot of flack. And to be honest, I totally understand why. Because I'm gonna press B here, I'm gonna rise all my shadows, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GM Summer Monarchs in my team currently. I'm opening up my shadow menu, and I'm gonna zoom it all out. And there you go. I have the standard 2 GM ranks from the battle pass, of course, and I have 6 GM Monarchs currently going for me as of the secret update, where I've basically just went into the infinite desert. I grinded with my guildmates, and the luck in the infinite desert has just been crazy. Now, of course, I've not maxed out all their tiers yet, but what I can do with just their stats right now, because I've also not shadow cored them, which means I rerolled their stats to like SS stats, I can show off their DPS right now, which I actually haven't done yet, because I basically got 2 new ones today as of this recording, so this is gonna be hopefully a big amount of damage. So let's see how much we're gonna be doing. Oh, of course, I need to also turn on auto attack. Here we go. Let's find out our DPS right now with this team, with no potion, with no max tier stats, and it's hitting around 680 no million. Yeah, it seems to be hitting 680 no million. So, which is an insane damage boost without even me having a damage potion enabled, and of course without my highest ranked Summer Monarch currently having a high tier, because I still haven't farmed that tiers at all yet. Which is, of course, something I'm gonna do in the meantime after I'm done recording this video, because I'm gonna be trying to push the highest floor in the Inferno Castle as I can with this immense team that I've kept going for, well, myself, of course. But from what I've noticed is every time I share the image of me getting the Summer Monarchs, I got a lot of questions saying like, hey, Ice, how did you even get this? I got a wave 85, but I'm still like not getting the title. What's going on? Like, do you have to push high waves, or what? Like, tell me, Ice, what is the secret recipe? And to be honest, there isn't really a secret recipe at all. The only thing I've literally only done is set in the infinite desert. I left it on in the background, and when I came back, boom, I have like 2 extra GM Summer Monarchs. It's all RNG. There's literally no way to increase the stat for getting a GM Monarch. Now, there is a way to get a higher chance at least getting a Monarch, but not a way at getting a GM Monarch, because the higher wave you go, the higher chance of you basically getting a Monarch at least. Like, for example, if you push you like wave 70 or like 80, you probably will have a higher chance at just getting a Monarch than the people that leave already at like wave 50 or 40, for example, because they pushed higher waves. Now, it doesn't matter if you even push beyond wave 85, or for example, because it's not gonna give you an increased chance at getting a GM. No, it's all RNG. The only thing that you can increase is just at least getting a Monarch, but not a GM Monarch specifically. Now, I see some confusion about like having the title or like equipping the title, but to be honest, you should just equip the title anyway, because it's gonna be your strongest title in the game so far. But I've seen some people like theorizing that you need the title equipped for you to be able to get the GM Monarchs. Well, I've seen Pydo's announcement in our chat just basically saying like, hey, you need to have the title, which is of course different than equipping the title. So maybe that's like a bit of like a mistranslation or whatsoever, but just make sure you equip the title. Now, of course, even looking at these stats, I've only rerolled 1 specific Summer Monarch with like just SS stats as like the damage stat, and I don't have enough orbs, which is why I need to like farm some world bosses. I want to up all these Monarchs first, like all their ult damage and at least normal damage, like all of them. Then I farm some tiers for them. And then we'll do some world balls. And actually, a world balls is about to spawn here in 1 minute, so I might actually do that one in the meantime while we do this recording. Now, I've just went and actually grabbed the world balls real quick because I do want to kind of re-roll this like Summer Monarchs like ultimate damage set. So maybe we can like re-roll a SS stat in like the few rolls we just got from it. Oh! Easy. This is how easy it is. You just like... Anyway, that's... Wow, that was actually pretty quick. Now, I think I'm gonna... Should we just do something fun? Why don't we reroll everything? Huh? Maybe... Okay, maybe I'll just leave this as S+. Just... Oh, I'm already out of course. Anyway, that's perfectly fine. It didn't really push his damage a bit higher, but honestly, I should focus on these tiers and then his damage will be immense. Now, of course, when you get like at least a handful of them, you do want to like only get their damage, I would say, and their ult damage up to like SS, and then like just focus on doing that at least. And then when you get that done for every single shadow, then I would say just focus on the attack speed and normal speed. But honestly, at that point, you're probably already farming the tiers and you're already farming more and more cores. Even though I have like none laying around right now, that's definitely something you should also focus on. And basically increasing their damage even more. But of course, it's like easier for me to say because I have like 6 of them, which is of course still a crazy amount, where I've seen people still having like 0 after 3 days or 0 after 4 days. I don't know what happened, but this luck has just been crazy. But of course, I can be the lucky one, and people still have issues with getting a team for going for floor 80 or wave 85. And of course, I know not everyone has friends either in the game that plays this game or isn't really in an active guild where they can find members to get to wave 85 together. Which is why I'm planning on doing something with my community. And it's the following. I want to, until the update happens, because when the update happens, the entire summer event will be gone. So if you don't have the summer event items, you still won't be able to obtain the Summer Monarch title anymore, because you need all the summer event items and you need wave 85. But I will be helping everyone that still does not have the title in wave 85 of the Infinite Desert basically get it. Now, I will probably do this with at least 1 or 2 community members that are also able to carry a little bit, which means we can like hold up to like maybe 4 or 3 people each lobby to wave 85. Because I've already been able to push wave 85 with like even 5 people. I mean, of course, who have the title, but that means we can probably do it with that amount of people in a lobby. I'm gonna have to be very clear here. You will have to at least try and push around 200 no million DPS or higher. And I want you to have a shadow potion on hand. Even though I don't have one right now, I want you to at least have one. Because what's going to be important is when you get in our lobby, we're going to have to make you put a potion on at wave 80. Because that's apparently like the highest wave breakpoint where we need like a lot of damage together. Basically push out to all the different shadows coming from all the different areas. And make you able to get to that wave 85 easier. And how we're going to organize this is of course through our community server, where the link will be in our description here below. So make sure you join that and join the Arise crossover chat. That's where I'll try to manage most of the people trying to go for that wave 85 and get some lobbies going. Maybe I can get even more guild members of my guild trying to help you guys out as well. But that's how I want to manage this. Because of course I can be lucky in Arise crossover and get all of these shadows, but I want to make sure you guys at least have the ability to get the GM Monarchs if you're still not able to get them yet. And maybe we can even form some AFK parties where you guys can sit together in an AFK lobby and farm all of these GM Monarchs together. Because the desert will stay after the summer update, so don't worry about that. The most important part for you right now is just to get the Summer Monarch title. So just make sure you join our community server. Again, link in the description, and I'll see you there for the grind sessions. And then lastly, of course, we got the little sneak peek from the new island coming in the update Friday, which I think a lot of people have already talked about this, at least in the chats, but it seems to be a Demon Slayer update, where we're gonna get the Demon Slayer Island. Now with this, of course, we can like figure out if there's gonna be like a new rank again. Now, of course, I hope there's not gonna be like a strong rank immediately than the GM Summer Monarch. But of course, it's easier for me to say that when I got like 6 of them compared to like anyone else that's still not able to get them. So maybe they host like a little buff event. Anyway, of course, we see the 2 pictures here. So it's basically just the island itself, and it's most likely going to be about Demon Slayer. So I hope if you're a fan of that anime, well, it's gonna be in the game. And that's all the updates I had for you guys today. So we've talked about my luckiest team ever, where I'm gonna have like 6 Summer Monarchs, which a GM rank, of course, which I am gonna tier up real quick after this video and try and get a Inferno Castle run going to the highest floor that I can. I did see someone reach floor 75 or 95 today. Now that's something I want to achieve as well, because that means I can confirm finally a leaderboard position. If you didn't watch my latest video yet on the Inferno Castle, you saw how that went. And of course, we talked about helping out the community, getting their wave 85 clears in the Infinite Desert. So make sure, once again, to join a community server, and we'll make sure to set that up with you if you don't have a team going for you yet. We talked about the sneak peek of Demon Slayer, the new island coming to a Rise crossover. And that's all that I have for you guys on this video. Now, if you liked this video, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in a next new Roblox video or live stream. Have a fantastic Infinite Desert grinding journey.